Welcome everyone. In today's video, we shall begin with a new topic that is metals and non-metals. So in this video, we shall study about physical properties of metals. So let's begin. All the objects or materials in the world are made from elements, compounds or their mixtures. Scientists classified all the elements in three general types, which are metals, non-metals and metalloids. So here we are going to learn about metals. You must have heard about this term many a times. Even the phone or laptop which you are using to see this video consists of some metals. So let's begin with the physical properties of metals. We have physical state. Under ordinary temperature, metals stay in solid state. Here in the picture also you all can see all the metals are in solid state. Mercury and gallium are in liquid state even at room temperature. Do you all know where are they used? Mercury is used in thermometer whereas gallium is used in electronic devices. Here I have mentioned only one uses, but there are many uses where mercury and gallium are used. 2. Luster. Take a copper vessel, scrub them with lemon and rinse. Light gets reflected from the cleaned surface of metals and the metal looks lustrous. Luster means shine. So there are many metals who have luster, which means they shine. These are few lustrous metals, that is we have copper, silver, iron and gold. In daily life, we have these examples. We have jewelry as well as a coin. So these objects also shine. That is, these objects are lustrous. Number 3, we have hardness. Generally, metals are hard. Exception we have sodium and potassium, and these can be easily cut by a knife. Ductility. When a metal is pulled through a hole, its wire is formed. This property of metal is called ductility. Now, here what happens is, see, you all can see a copper metal, and this copper metal is pulled through a hole, and from that hole a wire is formed, which you all can see in the picture. So this property of a metal of converting a metal object into wire is known as ductility. These are gold wires. Here a goldsmith, in a goldsmith shop you all can find this. Malleability. Now the property of changing a metal object into a thin sheet is known as malleability. From the picture itself, you all can see when we hammer a metal object, it turns into a thin sheet. So this property of a metal of turning an object into a thin sheet is known as malleability. Gold is the most malleable metal, even silver. Conduction of heat. When a metal is heated, there is a flow of heat from one point to another. This states that metals are good conductors of heat. Silver, copper, aluminium are the best conductors of heat. In short, the metals through which heat can pass or flow are the good conductors of heat. And yes, all the metals are good conductors of heat. There are few exceptions. conduction of electricity. Which metals are used to make electrical wires? Think, students. We have aluminium, copper, and many other. So this aluminium, copper are good conductors of electricity, which means electricity can flow through these wires. Metals are good conductors of electricity. Lead is an exception, which is neither a good conductor of heat nor of electricity. Now through lead we cannot pass heat nor we can pass electricity. So it is a bad conductor of electricity. Density. See, now from this picture I have tried to show y'all what is density. What does density mean? Now we have a box of gas, liquid and solid. How tightly packed matter is, the amount of mass in a given space is the density. So you see, we can see gas has many only little matter, so it is less dense, whereas if we see a solid, it has a lot of mass, so it is more dense. Metals have high density. Sodium, potassium and lithium are exceptions, having lower density than water. The density of lithium is only 0.53 gram per cubic centimeter. Melting point and boiling point. The temperature at which a solid changes into a liquid is known as melting point, whereas a temperature at which a liquid changes into vapors, it is known as boiling point. Generally, metals have high melting point and boiling point, but we have few exceptions. We have mercury, gallium, sodium, and even potassium. Sonority. What does sonority mean? Let's have a look. The ability to produce a sound when struck. Metals are sonorous. They produce a specific sound when struck with a hard object, which means when a metal is struck by a hard object, the sound which they produce, which means they are sonorous. They have the property of sonority. They have the property of producing sound. We all have seen a school bell. It is also made up of metal, and that is why a sound is produced. See, this is one more example. Now here in short we can see all the physical properties of metals which we have studied in this video. We have physical state, luster, hardness, ductility, malleability, conduction of heat, conduction of electricity, density, melting and boiling point, and sonority. I hope you all understood whatever I tried to teach you all in today's video. We will continue with the next topic in the next video. Thank you.